hello YouTube. Sometimes Spotify listens to us too. So hello Spotify. If we are on the podcast, I hope you enjoyed the conversation today. We are talking about kissing. My name is Bruna and I'm going to be the hostess of this meeting. This is not a class, it's a conversation. Nobody here is going to teach or to correct. It's just a safe place to communicate. Uh, Even though it's not a class, we're going to learn a lot from each other. We always learn a lot from each other. And I think that's it. Today we're talking about kissing, as I said, and as usual, we're going to start introducing ourselves. This morning I have with me Ana and Ricardo, and I will start from the ladies. Ana, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, I am Ana Paula. I live in São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo. I am 58. I have 2 kids, but they don't live with me. I worked as a chemistry teacher. I've been retired since February 2020. After that, I decided to do different things in my life. One of the things it was I started to study English in 2020, and for me it was a good option because nowadays I can speak English, I can make friends on TALKNTALK, and to visit my new friends and to learn different things about Portuguese as well. And I think, yeah, that's it about me.
Very good. And now you are learning another language? It's
Yeah,
French?
no, Spanish.
Spanish? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Spanish. All right. Very good. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. I like it, but I am beginning, but
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's all right. It's all
Yeah.
right. I love Spanish. It's really nice. Very good. And it's really good to have you here with us.
Okay.
And how about you, Ricardo? Your turn.
Sorry, I received a phone call. Is about the number 1 or introduce myself?
Just the introduction. Yes, introduce yourself,
Okay,
please.
sorry. Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. It's a small city from São Paulo state. It's south coast from São Paulo. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I have 2 pets. My friends Quindim and Pudim. And I love watching movies, listen to music, and hang out with my friends and family. That's it.
All right. I will keep with you then. And I want to know from you if you are good at kissing. This is a funny subject.
Okay.
Are you good at kissing? And when was the last time you kissed someone?
Well, I'm not exactly how do you say a person that date a lot of times, because I believe that I just kissing 2 or 3 ladies, and I started to date with my wife, and she was my girlfriend a lot of time, and after that I married with her. So I'm not exactly a person that had a lot of experience in the past, and I believe, or I I like to tell that I believe that I'm a good kisser because I kiss my wife, and we uh, are together 30 years now. So I believe that if you kiss another girl, maybe it's cause the same impact, but I'm not really sure about it because as I told you, I have just a few experience in this topic.
Very good. Yeah, it is like difficult to say if we are like good kissers, because we
Yeah,
depend on feedback, right? Like if like someone tells us we kiss badly, and then we know we are doing things wrong, so it is hard
exactly.
to tell. Yeah. And you, Ana?
Oh my God, it's very difficult. I would say that I am good at kissing, and yeah, I think yeah, it's difficult. But I have I had some boyfriends during my life, and yeah, I think I am good at kissing. And yesterday night, last night, um I I kissed my husband before to to sleep, and it was the last time I kissed with someone. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, amazing. No, I think it's the same for me. Like I had like before my current boyfriend, I had another boyfriend, and I kissed some guys, and nobody complained. So I think
Yeah,
I am a good kisser too. It is difficult, but the last person I kissed was my mom this morning. And yeah, that's it. I wish I could tell the last person I kissed was my boyfriend, but unfortunately it
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah. Well, and Anna, do you remember how your first kiss was? Like the person, the place. How was it for you?
Oh my God, it has been a long, long time. Yeah, I don't remember exactly the place or, but when I was 14 years old, I had a boyfriend, and we studied at the same class. And when we started to date, I I kissed him, and it was the first time that I kissed, and probably we kissed around my house, and because we studied at the same class, and I remember sometimes he took me at home after school. And yeah, yeah, it happened with my first boyfriend. His name is Humberto. And yeah, and but unfortunately he died. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it happened 10 years ago, and he suffered a car accident. And yeah, yeah, that's
How bad? Yes.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice. So after the kiss, you like started dating, and like he was like your first boyfriend.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
We were together during 2 years, more or less.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. It's unfortunately he like passed away, but
yeah,
um yeah, nice story. And how nice of him to like take you home, right? Like that's really
yeah, yeah.
very good. Yeah. My first kiss was with a guy. He was a friend of a friend of mine. And I don't know how this happened, but it was in a feira. There was a street near the feira, and then he was there, I was there, and then we kissed, but it was terrible. Like it was the only kiss. After that we didn't like talk to each other anymore. But he started studying at my school. Then I needed to see him all the time, and I always like remembered him like, oh, that guy was my first kiss. It was really touch. Like he was on his bicycle, so I basically kissed him on the bicycle. Like he was there. A terrible moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. I think after that I felt more confident, and like the other kisses were better than this first one. But oh my god. How about you, Ricardo? Did you have a good experience? Do you remember your first kiss?
Uh, I was thinking about you, Bruna, but probably you was going to buy some fruits and vegetables. That's nice. You enjoy the moment. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, about me, well, I know a girl is a friend of mine, and well, she liked me in that time, and well, I was dancing in a nightclub, and well, I'm a shy person. That's weird, because it's a selective shy. I don't know. I don't know, made a speech or talk with a lot of people, but about the flirt is a little uncomfortable situation for me. And normally the people don't notice about it because I'm talkative, or so. And well, this girl gave or still a kiss, and but just I don't know, it's just take some while, just a couple or 30 seconds, and just after that she take me for another place and continue. That's nice. It's nice. It's a good experience, and the first time is a lot of different feelings in your bar, and a piece of fear, and a piece of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes, it is. It is crazy when we like before having the
Mhm.
first kiss, because it's an experience. Everybody, like, we always see in movies, we always see like everybody
Yeah,
doing it. So we
yeah.
want to have the perfect experience, right? Like,
Oh,
oh, it's like the first time when we are like having sex, like, oh, I want this to be the perfect experience for me, and we try to create the perfect environment,
yeah,
but it's not always going to be like on movies, right? And
yeah.
it's
Exactly,
something,
exactly.
yeah,
In
it's
that
Yeah.
time, we knew everything about the theory, but not the practical situations. That's
uh-huh.
nice. What was
Yeah,
nice?
yeah, very good. Yeah, it is nice, it is nice to think now that we are like adults,
Yeah.
to think how we idealize some moments, like
Uh,
some first
I
times.
I used to say I closed my eyes and I don't know if the girl get up one of the legs, né? Like the moves. Né? So I'm not
Yeah,
sure if the girl get up one of the legs. Né? So
yeah, very good, very good. And I didn't ask you, Anna shared she was 14. How old were you, Ricardo? Do you remember the
uh,
age?
uh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question?
Yes. Anna said she had her first kiss when she was 14. Do you
Oh
remember how
yeah.
old you are when you
I
had your
believe
first
that's
kiss?
if you don't. Yeah, 16, 16. I believe.
16. Yeah.
Yeah.
do you think, like, at what age do you think it's okay for like people to start kissing?
It's hard, it's tough to answer this question, particularly because nowadays I'm a father. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not. I believe that is not exactly a good age for that. Depends on the person. Depends on the maturity. Well, I believe that is maybe if you have to mention some age, I believe that is 14 or some around 14 is a good age for girls. It's better because girls normally is more mature, particularly in these ages than men. So maybe 16 for boys and 14 for girls, but it's not exactly a certain age. It depends on the each person. It depends on the moment. I believe.
Yeah. I
I,
think,
I, I just I just have some. I face some problems when I think about I don't know 9 years old or something. Uh, Depends on situation too. If it's just a little kiss, that's okay. But if you dating for someone, it's unnecessary in my opinion.
yeah, it is difficult because I think there is a pressure
Hmm.
on society, you know, that you need to kiss, like, and when
Certain.
we are like teenagers, there is this pressure of when you're going to start doing this. There are some children that are already kissing when they are, I don't know, 10 or 9, you know, and then uh when we get older, we feel we are late, right? So this pressure is really really difficult. I don't know if you guys felt that, but it's complicated.
Yeah.
What do you think, about that? At what age do you think it's okay?
Yeah, I agree with Ricardo and you. I think I don't know if it is the best age to start kissing, but most of the girls start kissing with 14 years old, and the boys a little bit uh, after, and I think it's normal. But when I kissed the first time, and I and my boyfriend had were the same age, and but nowadays, unfortunately, the kids started kissing very younger, and I think it's not necessary, but uh, the parents should be closer with your kids, because uh, it's a situation. Sometimes it's normal for them, but I believe it's not necessary. I remember when I I had my first boyfriend. I have a aunt, and she asked me, Ana Paula, you kiss with toes, língua, or without toes? Oh my gosh, how I can kiss without toes? You know? But as you said, there is a pressure about that, and I don't know. Sometimes my aunt asked me or about this situation in the past, and I was a shy girl, and for me it was terrible, because oh my God, my aunt is going to talk about pieces, and I don't want to to answer about that, to talk to you about that. but yeah. It's sometimes the young people stay far away the relatives because sometimes there are some questions, some strange questions about this situation. Yeah.
Yes, it's true. It's true. And it's yeah, I think this is really difficult. We like I feel that children are starting to kiss earlier, right? Um and I think this should be something personal. It is difficult. I think um I think each parent should be careful and like try to protect, mainly when they are children, right? Well, like when we are talking about children, we can talk about harassment, right, or sexual abuse.
Mhm.
So it is important to be careful when we are talking about children. But I think it is important also to give some freedom, because it's natural to, right, like to feel this desire to kiss and to know the body and to experience things. So it is difficult to say, right, what is the right age. I my my first kiss was when I was 12. I think it is really young. But the other kiss, like the second one, I was already 16. So I spent a lot of years like without kissing anyone. And I think it was good, like spending these years, because I was more mature and it was important for me, to spend this
But
time.
I believe for mother it's easier than father. I believe for father it's very, very difficult
To like
to
talk about
face,
that.
this situation, to know, oh, my daughter is dating, and it's difficult, no, Ricardo.
How, how old is your daughter, Ricardo? 13, right?
13.
Yeah. Have you already talked about that? Like, do you talk about these experiences? How is it for you? How do you deal with that?
Uh, i- if you talk with her about this experience,
Uh-huh.
I
Yes.
used to talk with her about it. Uh, I believe that is important, né? And well, normally fathers don't lead well with this topic about your daughter and this kind of stuff. But well, I believe that is important, and I prefer and to know that my daughter uh, is having experience in this topic,
Mhm.
because it's a little sad. For example, about me, I just kiss three or maybe three girls. It's not exactly a problem, but I believe that
Mhm.
it's important to have this kind of experience. And
Yes.
so I don't know. I consider myself happy if my relationship with my wife.
Mhm.
I believe that is not relevant. Oh, I just have just few experience, and they correlated to a happy relationship with
Right. Oh.
someone. But I believe that is important and it good. Né? I
Mhm.
love kiss. I love kissing. So and it's a pleasure movement. Né? So in this case, I believe that you should kiss as soon no, as much as you can.
Yeah. It's
It's
true.
necessary. It's necessary to have some balance. Exactly. It's not necessary you kiss all the city. So, but I believe that is good. You
Yeah,
have
true. And like you said something nice about the relationship with your daughter, because I feel asking and having these talks, it's important to build trust, right? Like your daughter can trust you to share with you her experiences. Sometimes ask for help, ask for advice. I think it is important. I agree with you. Yeah. Guys, let me see. I will ask you the next question about kissing in public. What do you guys think of it's question number 7? Do you think kissing on a crowded train or in public is okay? Or this should be something we do only in a private environment? How do you see that? No.
Mm, Yeah, for me, in my age, I think it's not necessary to kiss my husband in front of different people. I think it's not necessary, and I think it's a private thing, and a little kiss, and it's not for me. Don't have problem, but I think sometimes, for example, we are walking on the beach and there is a couple and they are kissing. I don't know. I think it's not necessary to do that for me. I remember my friend said one day we are in the meeting. There were, I don't know, 10 people around the table, and there is a couple, and they are kissing in front of people. I think it's not necessary. I think it's better to leave this place and to go to another place to do that. For and for example, when there is a concert in Fest or another place, uh, it's possible to see the couple kiss, and I think it's good. It's not bad in this situation because the most important thing is the concert, and most of the people are going to pay attention in the concert, and I think it's. But if you are at the restaurant or at school and determinate place, I think it's not good.
Yes, I agree with you. And I think it's okay to kiss like small kisses, like
Yeah.
just just something quick. Yeah, something fast, exactly. And I think it's all right. But
Yeah.
to spend a lot of time kissing, it's difficult. It is hard too because I remember myself when I was a teenager. I used to kiss my boyfriend on the street because we didn't have where to go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so it was the only place we had like the subway station or some parks or some squares around the city. Then it was normal, but nowadays I think it's not okay. I don't like it anymore. And I think when we grow up we start to value privacy more. Like when we are young we don't think about it so much.
Yeah.
Like we just want to experience and we don't think about it. And Ricardo, what do you think about that? Creasing on a crowded train or public? How do you see it? Is it okay?
Well, sometimes is not relevant, but sometimes it's better for someone. There are some people that love situations like that. Oh, kiss a person in front of among. So I believe that is not necessary, in my opinion. I believe this is an intimate situation, and okay, that's okay if you. It's not exactly a horrible thing. You kiss someone, for example, in a restaurant, or okay, it's just a little kiss, a selinho in
Yeah.
Portuguese, né? But if you kiss someone, how do you say, de maneira lasciva, I believe it's not exactly a horrible thing for me. I believe that's not necessary. Okay, for example, it's better. For example, children observe or watching a couple kissing than, for example, people fighting or arguing severely. So, but there are some people love situations like that, and including doing things more than kisses in front of some people. So I believe that's the pleasure. I believe there is a phrase is, in the bedroom don't have limits, né? Or something like that. But
Yes, yes,
in front of the other peoples, I believe it's not necessary you share this thing for everyone. Okay, that's just a
yes.
kiss, and that's nice, for my opinion.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Very good. Yeah. And have you ever had any, have you guys, oh, let me change the question here. Oh, number 9. Do you think there should be any rules to kissing or um, any instruction maybe before kissing someone? What do you think, Ricardo? Should there be any rules to kissing a person, or do you think like, because I feel when we kiss someone, we establish the limits naturally, like
Yeah,
we don't like we don't say, we just guide the person to
yeah.
how strong we like.
I well, rules is rules is not exactly the best situation. I believe that is as I told you, naturally you fit if for another person. But I believe that's better you uh, take more slowly, uh, because certainly it's possible to have some an accident, for example, hurt the person, and well, after some while, it's possible to how do you say, advance more steps, and I believe that is the first time is better you uh, take some how do you say, pay attention some details to don't hurt the other people and the other person, and after some while you know more than another person, and advance some steps. That's it.
Yes. I loved it. Yeah, I think that's what I think too. Like, just start slowly. I don't like fast kisses, so I just like slow kisses, and then I think it's better for me. And yes, I liked what you said, and I think after sometimes we can establish and tell the other person what we like and what we don't like, right? So, oh, like, don't do this way, or it gets easier to say, right, if we like something or not. What do you think
Yeah,
about it, Anna?
Yeah, I agree with you, Ricardo. I think it's better when the kids start slowly and the fitting of during the time. And I like so much to to hug between one kiss and another kiss, and I think it's I feel, I don't know, friendly and lovely in this situation because I love hugging another person. And yeah, I think that I believe it's more difficult when it's the first kiss because it's necessary to make some different steps. But I think after that it's good, and I think as Ricardo said, if we are married for a long time, and I believe we kiss well, and it's very good to keep our oh my God, my partner, and I think yeah.
Yes, it's true. Like you said something nice about hugging. I think this is nice, use other parts of the body.
Yeah.
I think we learned that after some experience,
Yeah.
right? I don't know, just to use our hands, our arms, to hug and touch and everything. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
There is an interesting question here about the instructions you would give someone who wanted to know how to kiss. What instructions would you give, Anna? Like someone who is going to kiss for the first time, like if you need, like your goddaughter asks you, Anna, can you help me? It's going to be my first kiss. What would you tell her?
Oh my
What tips?
God. I don't know. It's very difficult. And the first thing I believe it's necessary to feel some emotion about another person, some feelings. And I remember my daughter is more and more selective than my son. My, my son was terrible when he was 14, 15. Oh my God. He and his friends did, I don't know, competition about his, how many girls, yeah, did you kiss?
And
And
he is really handsome, right? So
yeah,
I can imagine.
yeah, because when they were at carnival or another concert and shows, and oh my God, and but I believe it's different for girl and boy, and I think maybe the first is as you said, for you it was different, or but I think it's good when the feeling is the emotion and the it's difficult to talk about that.
Yes, it is. No, but it's nice what you said about choosing a person that is nice to you, that
Yeah.
you trust, right? Like I don't consider the first kiss so much because it was with a guy I didn't like so much. I was just excited, But for example, my second kiss was with a guy I really liked, like he was my best friend, and then it was like we didn't become boyfriend, like we didn't start a relationship after that, but he was really nice to me, and he was caring and loving, and it was okay, so choosing someone you trust and like someone who likes you,
Mhm.
and you had the time to talk to this person, because the other guy, it was just like, oh, let's kiss each other, and we didn't talk so much. So it is good to have um a relationship with the person, like a friendship, because you may feel safer, right? If
Yeah.
yeah, it's true. And you, Ricardo, what instructions would you give to someone who wants to know how to kiss?
Oh, just relax, enjoy. It's it's not exactly a real problem. Oh, okay, if you have an accident and you lost your teeth, I don't know. It's not exactly a big problem. Certainly, you have more another opportunities in the future. And well,
It's true.
yeah, you pay attention in this detail. Kiss is a wonderful experience. And well, I try to. It's the first time. Is try to pay attention some details. Uh, uh, Try to be softy and because it's the first experience. Maybe is how do you say? I don't memorable. I don't know if exists this word.
Memorable, yes, memorable,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So in this case, oh, if you have a bad experience, probably cause some problems in your life. Oh, it cause some afraid. So in this case, just relax. Try to be nice. And okay, is and you have all your all life to kiss a lot of times and the persons too. That's okay, in my opinion.
And it's like really nice to see how Ricardo gives advice. And we were like we were talking about just someone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Anna and I were like, oh, choose someone you is your friend.
Yeah.
And I was thinking while Ricardo was answering, when I remember when my daughter told me, Mom, I kissed the ex today. Oh my God, I started to cry. Why I cried a lot because my daughter isn't a child anymore. Oh my God, she is
Yeah, it's
kissing. It's
yeah,
a
it's a
new
different
phase.
situation
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
between men and the women,
yeah,
Yeah.
particularly because our society is not exactly
yeah.
how do you say have a proper uh, behavior for the both situations. That's
Yeah, and it's
okay. That's okay if your boy was started uh, to kiss, but not about girls. No?
yeah, and
I
it's
I
interesting.
try to avoid this feeling. I prefer
Yeah.
to let my child have good experience in
Mhm.
this topic. But
Yeah.
I would like to know about your feelings, child. When your daughter tell you,
Yeah. Like,
Dad, I
yeah,
feel it
I had my
oh
first kiss. It's true, Ricardo. Like, can you imagine how you're going to react when your daughter tells you? Have you already thought about it, Ricardo?
sorry, could you repeat? There is
Of,
a
of
internet
course. No, it's all right. I like we were saying, it's going to be interesting when your daughter tells you she had her first kiss. You know, like how do you think you will feel when she tells you that?
I'm not sure if you passed the wrong situation, but I don't know if my daughter have this experience.
No, yeah, but how are
Okay.
you going
In
to
the future, a
yes,
possibility.
yes,
Okay.
yes, in the future, huh?
I try to. I believe I try to keep calm and tranquil and pass. You don't pass a relevant situation. Oh, okay,
Uh-huh.
just relax, enjoy, or something like that. Uh, try. I talk with my. I talk to my daughter and try to pass situation like that. That's okay. It's necessary you pay attention in the balance, because well, I thought about this situation. That's it's a wrong. This is a prejudice about the girls, but it's a reality. So in this case, necessary you pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you could face the world and okay. I wanted to kiss all the city. It's not a problem for another people. It's my business. Okay.
Mhm.
But you have to face the situations for all life. So in this case, in my opinion, the balance is the best way to live. But it's another life. It's not. It's just my daughter, but this life is not belong to me. So in this
It's
case, I try to uh, give good instructions, but
real
I
nice. It's
believe
nice.
that is, yeah.
I loved it. Yeah, it is like, even though as parents we not we like parents want to guide children, it is an experience really particular, right? Because each of us are going to have one experience that is it's going to be different. It was really nice what we were saying, and like what you said about girls and boys, and the way we experience things in a different way, right? So for girls it should be meaningful, it should be something special, right? And for boys, so I want to kiss a lot of girls, and like Ana could see these two like different worlds, right, in her house. So it is, it's still something common, and I think it's going to be for a while, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I loved our talking about kissing. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for being so open and share your experiences. It's not an easy subject to talk about, because we need to talk about our intimacy, right? Our privacy. But thank you so much for sharing. Here you have the link to the survey. It was a pleasure talking to you. I hope you guys have a great rest of day, a great Wednesday, and I hope to see you here next week too. Thank you so much, Ana and Ricardo, for coming. Have a great